Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Hope you're all doing well. I just heard the news that Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 has been announced 21 hours ago at time of recording. My sleeping schedule's been a little rough. I'm really glad I saw someone else doing a reaction on this. If you don't know, I played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1 for let's just tell you how many hours I played this fucking game. 174 hours. I was actually expecting a bit more, but that's actually a lot. I played through at least 7 playthroughs. I just kept playing that game over and over and over and over. I love the fuck out of Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, and I'm very curious to see what the trailer is for the second game. So without further ado, ladies and gentlemen, let's go ahead and hop in. Alright, let's go ahead. I'm gonna get the volume up. Not too loud. Should I be pausing? I should be pausing. So I'm a big history nerd. Like I don't know like specific dates and names and stuff. And why does it say PS5 games? I'm curious if this is gonna be coming on PC. If it doesn't, I'm gonna be very upset. That is the I'm pretty sure that's the early incarnation of the musket. And we're also, this is a castle we've seen, I think, because that looks very familiar. It starts with a T. I can't for the life of me remember, but let's have a look. Ooh, I don't know if it is, because their thing wasn't that big. Whoa, what was that? Hold on. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh my god, what is that power on that? Big trebuchet? Is it? Because this is like, we did this in the game. Do I see Henry anywhere? Like, that looks kind of familiar. Oh my god! Look at that! Look at that! That is beautiful! Beautiful! Uh-huh. Okay. Warhorse Studios, of course. Wait, haven't... Oh, he's the commander of the... It's been a while since I've played Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, to be fair. We know this guy. He is the commander of the army that raised Skalitz. This is a new character. Look at that beautiful, beautiful armor there. Oh my god, this is a new character as well. Big cities, big cathedrals, of course. The visuals are amazing. Because of course they are, right? There's Henry right there. Whoa! Why does he look so different? Oh my god! Henry's bulked up!
I always dreamt of leaving this place.
Is it Henry? God, if I said his name wrong this whole time.
A peasant.
Ooh. Damn.
You know the trouble with an adventurous life?
He looks different too.
It can end before it gets
Oh wait, no, that's still Henry. Wow. Is it Capon that I'm thinking about? That is the other character? Oh.
Finally become a man.
Here's voice. Oh, nice cutscene. Oh, another red scene.
Pull yourself together, Henry.
It is Henry, thank God. There's Henry's sword. Oh, we're gonna have a Radovid death, 100%. Oh, wow. Wow. Is this gameplay or an engine? Whew.
Nobody will hand anything on a platter.
Wow.
To men like you and me.
You still have a long way to go till your work is done.
Dude, the first person looks so nice. Oh, we actually get to use those. Damn. Holy shit.
Merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
2024. It says PS5 at the bottom. Give me a sec. Okay. So I did just want to check, and it is coming to PC with the Steam and stuff. But yeah, this looks amazing. Now, I don't know how much of this is like this is in-engine or full renders or whatever. I'm telling you right now, I'm thinking it's in-engine, because that's usually how they do trailers. Let me just see if they actually put up a word on that. They don't. Because, like, this looks a little, like, you know, like gameplay kind of thing. Right? Just highly edited. But holy shit, dude. Love the realism to the castle sieges and stuff. As someone who really likes the, you know, the primary years before muskets came in or started to come in and show a thing, as someone who's really liked that, in that, like, little era, I am a little bothered that we are having muskets show up. Henry does look a lot different. Like, he looks chatted out. This is what he looked like before. So, like, he's definitely, like, you know, he's got some cheekbones working in. And he's obviously wearing an old thing as well. But
More than a peasant.
I'm curious of one how they're going to start this game, because if I remember correctly, the way we ended the game is we rode off with Lord Capon, I think his name is, which is the person talking now. We rode off with him, to, you know, go and, like, warn the other people or do whatever. But it looks so dope.
Congratulations.
So I'm curious
You finally become a
if this is like gameplay footage or if this is whatever. Now, playing Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, while it didn't run super great on my PC, it still looked really nice, right?
together, Henry.
It still looked really nice. Now, this sword
Together, Henry.
is Sir Radovid's sword, to my memory, right? This is a sword that his late father made. His late stepfather made. For Henry. Or sorry, with Henry. For his real dad, Radovid. And if it's here like this, I would imagine we're gonna come into a scene that he's been, you know, murdered. Because I'm pretty sure that's the sword. Now, this looks incredible. Now, I understand, we're looking at it in 4K. Mind you, it's a 1080p monitor. I could move it over here, but there's no use because it'd be harder to render shit. For you, I mean. But we are looking at this at the best quality we can, and the game does look amazing. Still, jury's still out on if it's gameplay or in-engine. By the look of it, it feels gameplay-ish. Like, it's definitely this, right? But it looks great. Right? But that's also not what's indicative of this game. Now, if you haven't played it, if you haven't played the first one, I mean, Kingdom Come Deliverance is kind of like a balls-to-the-wall, real RPG type game, to where it's like, hey, you need an item to save. You need to drink this thing to save. It's very grounded, and it does not really like holding your hand. It's kind of a thing where you get better as a player, but that's not the only deciding factor. You could be the best player in the world and still get fucked because your character needs to get better, right? So I'm curious on how they are going to how are they going to true it up? Because in the last game, like when we end Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, like we are really powerful, right? We know all the fucking moves and they're usually guaranteed hits. I'm very curious to see like how they are going to make it to where, you know, there is a progression, right? Now, they could bring you in with all these moves. I'd imagine what they would do is they would do like a kind of skeletonized move set of like what you had before. So you still have some of the stuff from the past game, but you also like don't have everything and you have to re-unlock stuff because that would just make sense. But I can't imagine us like being like not knowing how to fight because Henry has done some crazy shit. He's done some crazy shit. He's like going and invaded a camp himself, and depending on which way you played it, probably took it the whole camp in stealth, and then also went in with a force and was like a frontline man to go in and like push the general out and take him out, and then also like go into a bandit camp with like nothing. Like there was a lot. There was a lot. So I'm very curious to see like where this is gonna go on that front. You can see that like there is a little bit of, you know, creative license, you would call it, right? With the spin moves, because spin moves in medieval games don't really make sense. And I think this is fine. Like, I'm not gonna be like so hardcore to be like, no, you have to be like this the whole time, and as soon as you break your shield, you're an idiot and this game is unrealistic and stupid, right? I'm curious if like with this, with the spin move, and mind you, there is some spin moves that people may have done in the medieval times with certain like combat situations, but I'm curious to see if they're kind of pulling the hardcore aspects of Kingdom Come Deliverance back a bit, you know.
Nobody will hand anything.
But yeah, this is really cool. Oh, and we also have, these are, I would imagine this is the trebuchet shot, right? Damn. That thing moving quick.
To men like you and me.
You still have a long
Yeah,
way
I
to go.
really like the, it's kind of freaking me out, but I like the beefy Henry from Skalitz. Because it's really cool. What's that? Who's that? Ah, that's someone else. New characters. But yeah, I'm very curious, man. Cause like, this is a fucking wallpaper. This could be a picture. You could frame this. Look at that. Look at it. It's beautiful. Everything about this picture is beautiful. And we also have, if we're just looking at the armor as well, we can see that Henry's character has like a lot of really cool gear, and I'm noticing how well they are blended together. Because if my understanding is going into this game that the armor setup is going to be very similar to the way they did in the first one, which I would imagine so. It's kind of like one of the big things, right? Like this isn't an outfit, right? Like this is a piece of armor, and it's like chainmail, for example. I'm specifically referencing the chainmail, not the corset, courthouse. There's an actual word. I'm just gonna call it breastplate because it's the best description that's in my brain right now. But I'm not talking about the breastplate. I'm literally just talking about the chainmail, and like the chainmail has to fit with a bunch of different armors. So like, for example, this guy, when you kill him, you could loot this breastplate off him, right? And then you could put it on over this, and it should fit and look like how this guy's breastplate is with his armor. Because the way they do their armor is that it's like a stage system to where they like it kind of just works. It works as it would in real life. So you have layers, right? I guess layers is the best way to explain it. And we also have a different bassinet. I think that's what they're called, bassinet. We have a really, really beautiful sword right there, beautiful long sword, and then a mace as well, because you know, long sword versus armor doesn't really do too much. That's why you have these. But, like, look at that blending of all that armor. It is gorgeous. And that helmet is, that helmet's definitely very defined as well. Like we've had certain types of these helmets in the game, but not one that goes out that far, right? I don't know, like, banners and stuff from, Medieval. Like, I don't know, like, because, like, the games are actually based off of a little bit of history. I don't know, like, which banner this is, but I'm telling you right now, the red, the white, all the colors and stuff like that is really, really, like, it's beautiful. And now, mind you, I do have to mention that everything's very clean. You can see, like, all these clothes are clean. But in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, there was a whole, like, thing about washing your armor and getting your stuff clean and stuff like that. So, like, the dirt will pile up. I don't think they did it here, or maybe they even removed that feature from the game. But I don't think they did it here due to the fact of, you know, they want it to look good for the trailer, right? Realism does have some trade-offs here. So now we have... Is that Lord Capon right there? Is this Lord Capon? Because that's his horse. For sure, and he does go with dogs. Is this Henry and Lord Capon? Capon? I'm pretty sure that's his name. Kingdom Come. Yeah, it is. It is. Hans Capon. That's definitely him. That's definitely him. Oh, and look at the longbow there, and the shields as well. I'd love to see some kite shields. They're the big shields that come down. So it's like bigger than this. It's like this if it was like or tower shield, I guess you can call it. There he is. There's Lord Capon right there in his full glory there. He's not looking too different. I'm noticing the differences by the faces. I feel like everybody looked really same-ish. Holy shit. Look at all this. Look at all this. So it's like a small little fiefdom, you know? Small little fiefdom that I imagine that Henry's held up at. And kind of everybody's just standing around, you know? They're sieging it. Is there anything else? Hanging people off the tree, really, really thematic and real, obviously. Nighttime shit going on. Hang on a second. I wanted to go back to this point. Because, like, this is... The dream sequence is something we've had in the first game, which is fine, right? It's just like a storytelling device. But why are they showing this? Because it wasn't him who killed his parents, and these are his parents. It wasn't him. He didn't do it. It was some other dick. Who he ended up killing at the end of the game, I think. So why is he showing that? But yeah, look at the different armor sets. They're all obviously demonstrating what they have access to here, and they're also trying to show some of the movesets. One thing that I am worried about is that in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, if I remember correctly, it felt like, you know, you would hit someone, and it would feel like a lethal hit. And I'm thinking, since we're seeing this kind of clip here, I'm thinking this is actually gameplay. They wouldn't have done in-engine and done it like this. But in Kingdom Come Deliverance 1, it always felt that people were very spongy. Now, to be fair, if you were in a full set of armor, like head to toe, and you get hit by a longsword strike, you're not really going to die. Unless they hit a vital spot, meaning flesh, like just because they hit you in the head with longsword, yeah, you're going to get some blunt force trauma or whatever, but you're not going to die, right? It's the difference with a mace, right? Because that actually, you know, pushes in through, right? But I'm curious to see, like, if we really hit somebody, really smack them, I'd like to see them go down a little bit easier depending on what weapon is being used. because it's always felt like there's health pools, because I guess they don't show it, right? But it's always kind of felt like there's like a health pool going on the back end, and it hasn't felt great. I'd love to see that be done there. And I want to point out, by the way, they're hitting from this side, and then this is a combo attack. There's crossbows, which we didn't have in the first game. Really like this scene, by the way. There's kind of just people standing around there. Ooh, same death animation as they had in the first one. But what the fuck are all these guys doing standing around? City Siege, a big city. Interesting.
Nobody will hand anything on a platter
No idea who the fuck that is.
to men like you and me.
And then we get captured at some point, which is the same as the first game. And then we're another siege. I'm hoping for more sieges. But, ladies and gentlemen, that is Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. I hope you enjoyed the trailer and this reaction, but until next time, have a good one.